Good morning, children. Today we'll revise our topic nutrition. This is a very important topic as it is there for your UT. Let us quickly revise nutrition as well as respiration. Today we shall do only nutrition. Respiration I shall give you in the another video. Nutrition. What is nutrition, children? So it is a process by which you obtain food. So it is a process of obtaining food by living organisms. Now you know why living organisms need food. Why do organisms need food? Organisms need food for their growth, for their development, for obtaining energy. They require food to synthesize materials. These are the different needs, or you can say these are the different reasons why organisms obtain food, right, children? Now, what is the way by which organisms obtain food, or you can say how organisms obtain food? So here you should know that all living organisms do not follow the same way or do not follow the same mode of obtaining nutrition. There are different ways by which living organisms obtain food. There are certain living organisms which obtain food by using simple inorganic materials from the environment. Which inorganic materials? Such as carbon dioxide, water. And what do these living organisms do? These living organisms take carbon dioxide and water from the environment and synthesize their own food. Such organisms, we put them into category called as autotrophs. Now, why do we call them autotrophs? We call them autotrophs because auto means self and troph or trophic means nourishment. So that means they self-nourish. They give nourishment to themselves. Hence we call them autotrophs. This way of obtaining food by using simple inorganic materials from the environment and synthesizing own food is called as autotrophic nutrition. This is one way of obtaining food. That is using the raw materials which are available in the environment such as carbon dioxide and water, and then synthesizing the own food. Which organisms fall in this category? This category, green plants and certain bacteria. They are autotrophs. What do? They obtain inorganic materials like carbon dioxide and water from the environment and synthesize their own food. What is the other way of obtaining nutrition? The other way of obtaining nutrition is directly or indirectly from the autotrophs. That means the other group of organisms which do not synthesize their own food, what do? They directly or indirectly obtain food from autotrophs. These group of organisms are called as heterotrophs. Why heterotrophs? Hetero means other, that is from other they take nourishment, and such mode of nutrition is called as heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So I hope this is clear that nutrition is a process by which organisms obtain their food. Why organisms obtain food? For growth, for development, for synthesizing materials, and for obtaining energy. To carry out various processes in our body, we require energy. Even if we are not doing anything in particular, for example, an organism is just sleeping, still the life processes, the processes which are there in the body are continuously going on. Therefore, organisms need food. So for these reasons, organisms obtain food. Now, how do organisms obtain food? There can be various ways. One way is autotrophic way, by which organisms take simple inorganic materials from the environment such as carbon dioxide, water, and synthesize their own food. These group of organisms are called as autotrophs, and green plants fall into this category. The other group of organisms which cannot synthesize their own food, so what do? They depend directly or indirectly on the autotrophs, and then they obtain their nourishment.